Welcome to LANTITEPrep.com's lesson all about distributions. Thank you for being here and joining us in this test prep lesson. Here to help you ace your LANTITE exam. Data can be distributed in various ways. Sometimes it might be more concentrated on the left. Other times, it is more concentrated on the right. And sometimes, the data is skewed in different directions. Many times, data shows no bias on the left or the right, but instead is centered. This is called normal distribution or the bell curve. The red curve is the normal distribution, and the blue histogram shows example data that closely fits the distribution. Many things tend to follow a normal distribution, including weights of individuals, lifespans of certain animals, daily temperatures in a specific location, IQ scores in a population, reaction times in experiments. Furthermore, we say the data is normally distributed when the mean, median, and mode are all in the center. The distribution is symmetrical around the middle. 50% of the values are less than the mean. 50% of the values are greater than the mean. Alright, let's dive into drawing conclusions from data, an essential skill you'll need for the LANTITE exam. First, let's talk about central tendency. Central tendency refers to the center of the data, basically where most of the data points fall. Remember, the three key measures of central tendency are the mean, median, and mode. Keep in mind that the LANTITE exam is less about calculating standard deviation and much more about interpreting the data given. So let's practice now. Let's say a class of students takes a math test. The mean and median scores both hover around 80 out of 100. Take a moment to answer. What does this tell you? This tells us that most students performed well. It also suggests that there aren't many extremely low or high scores pulling the average too far in one direction. To end this distributions lesson, let's wrap this up with a pro test tip. Two more aspects to keep in mind while completing questions on your exam about distributions is that the spread shows us how consistent or variable the performance is. The shape of distribution, whether it's symmetrical or skewed, helps us understand the overall pattern of the data. The spread, which refers to how much the data varies, shows us how consistent or variable the performance is. And the shape of the distribution, whether it's symmetrical or skewed, helps us understand the overall pattern of the data. Looking to make acing your LANTITE test simple? Get the full test prep at LANTITEPrep.com and give yourself all the practice tests you need to pass. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.